Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Cody and this is Vantastic Living, and today in this video series I'm going to show you exactly how I converted this tiny minivan into a comfortable mobile RV. So you're thinking about living in a van, but you're not certain what van is right for you. This could be one of the most important decisions that you'll make when transitioning into van living. Many people believe that you have to have a large conversion high top, Class B, or even motorhome to live comfortably on the road. Well, I'm here to show you that by maximizing your space, minimizing your lifestyle, living in a minivan can have many rewards and benefits. Here are 4 of the reasons why I chose a minivan over a larger van, Class B, or even a small motorhome. Number 1, price. Price of the minivan was a lot cheaper than going with a conversion van or a Class B van. Number 2, gas mileage. I get a lot further on a tank of gas in my minivan than I could in a larger van, leaving me a lot more money to travel and explore and do more things. Number 3, stealthiness. I can park my minivan almost anywhere and get away with it. I'll show you guys in another video series just how I do that. But believe me, having a minivan has a benefit when it comes to trying to be stealth and not noticed. And number 4, the cost. The cost to convert a minivan is much cheaper than it will be a cargo van. So those are the 4 reasons why I chose a minivan over a larger van. So if you're on a tight budget and you need a few tips and tricks, this video series might be just right for you. So let's take a look at my 1997 Nissan Quest minivan. So this is my van from the outside. White, nothing too spectacular, doesn't stand out. Makes it real easy to blend in anywhere I go. If you'll notice on the top, built myself a nice little luggage rack carrier. Also houses my solar system. This keeps it out of prying eyes from people that might want to steal something. So let's take a look inside and what we got. Alright, so when you crawl inside, the first thing you'll see on the right is my bed, my sleep system. It folds out here on the bottom. These hinge right up, giving me a little bit more space, a little bit more comfortable. And then looking up above up here, we have some storage. To the right, you're going to notice my charge controller for my solar panels. To the left of that, we've got just a Rubbermaid storage container. Then to the left of that, that's where I house my clothes, underwear, undershirts, things like that. Also, too, you can't see it. A little closer up for you. I've got an extra 45-watt solar panel that I keep up here. And a lot of times I'll house extra towels and whatnot up in that area there. And if you go ahead and pan on this way, you'll see that I've got some baskets. This one here is for my food. That one's half food and then half hygiene. It's kind of a mess right now. Should have organized a little better before the video. And then next to that, we've got our kitchen utensils. And then I designed my TV to fold out on this little homemade hinge bracket that I purchased for about $1. By the way, when I'm sleeping or I'm inside and I'm hanging out, if I want to have my feet like this down at that end, I simply just hinge my TV out and I've got a good view. Also too, I like to use the back of my seat kind of as a rest. However, if I'm sleeping this way, which my bed folds out, and I actually use the top of this area here to extend out into another bed, so I can actually have 2 people, one sleeping like this, and I could have a person sleeping like that. But when I'm sleeping like this, I can have a nice view of my television. And underneath the television, you'll notice another one of the little 3-drawer Rubbermaid containers right there. Got my DVD player down below, and I've got my 1-burner stove. I use that to heat up my coffee, water, and whatnot in the morning. So I got these little lights here from Harbor Freight. And this is my sink. It's just a $1 plastic tub from Walmart that I have drilled a hole in the end and plumbed out the side over there. I hang various pots and pans back there, just kind of on little bungee cords. I'm not sure if you can see that, but It's real cool because whenever I'm traveling, I just bungee cord it right up. Oops, I just undid that one. Then we've got my little disc strainer there that I usually will put inside of the sink here when I'm driving. And then if you go down here below, you're going to see some more storage that I've got right there. That's just various cooking items, and down below that we've got another one that's got some, I think, Ziploc bags and whatnot. And then right to the left of it are two more 6-gallon water containers. I like to keep a lot of water on board. Here is a 2-gallon bug sprayer that I converted into my faucet. And if you look up here, you'll see that I've got a shower head attached to the end. That way it doubles as my shower. Turn this thing on and do my dishes. I can brush my teeth. And then if I want, I just run the hose out the back and I attach a shower curtain to the back end of Mary Jane and I can take a shower. And right here we got the toilet. It's just one of those little $15 toilets you get from Walmart. I've got a 1-gallon water jug in there for urine. And then we have my little note board. The reason I've got it covered with plastic is if I write anything on there, it gets erased really quick when I've got my dog in here. I'll show you a couple of the things that I collected over my travels last year. We got some cards from various places. We've got my prayer flag. I've got different little stickers that I've gotten from people or I've collected over time. We've got this guy's sticker here. I'm sure you guys know who he is. If you don't, check him out, Into the Mystery 13 on YouTube. Some various stickers. I like the little sugar skulls. I'd like to collect those, try to cover the whole thing up with just sugar skulls. I think that'd be kind of cool. Got my house plant. It's just a little aloe vera plant that I got from Home Depot that I hung here on these little hooks. And my mirror for shaving, keeping clean. And out here we have my ukulele that I've just hung once again on another one of those little hooks. We also have our dustbuster for keeping inside the van clean. And below the bed we have my other 15-watt solar panel, and below that some different tools. It's going to be a little bit difficult. You'll have to watch my other videos when I go into detail about my bed and how I built it and how the storage works. I will be making some other videos in detail about these various things. However, for sake of time, I just want to run you guys through everything and show you kind of what I got. If you're interested in learning more, I'll try to provide you guys some links at the end of this video that you could check out some videos I'll make in a little bit more detail. But when you open up the back, here's another one of my 15-watt solar panels to the right. I use these hooks to hang my clothes on. I like that because last year I stored all my clothes under the bed, and every day that was very difficult to get to, and it made life kind of a pain in the butt. And then if I move that, I'll show you. I've got my buddy burner. When I'm in Colorado, you really need that. It's very cold there. Here's an air compressor for my work. I'll explain that to you guys in another video as well. Then down below, we've got a couple cans of propane. We've got a battery charger and maintainer, actually reconditioner. That helps keep my solar battery bank charged properly. Whenever I get somewhere I can plug in, I like to do that. And then down in here, what I did is I built a sealed box. I've got 2 deep cycle marine batteries inside of there. In my solar panel video, I'll go ahead and open all that stuff up and show you guys what it looks like. Right next to that, I've got a little bit of a toolbox, and that's it back here. Behind the solar panel, if I can get to it, we've got another 6-gallon water jug that makes the 18 gallons I was telling you guys about earlier. Also have a little power strip here, and I've got another power strip mounted on the back there. So I got plenty of places to plug into. And here you got my fridge, simple igloo cooler. I do plan on upgrading to a Dometic fridge when funds allow later this year. And my other grill, I use this grill quite a bit. So that about wraps it up, guys. If you want to learn more, I should have some other videos coming out soon explaining in more detail how I built Mary Jane, the different items I used, and possible links to purchase those items. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to conclude the video by saying, a lot of people think they have to have things all figured out before they really take the steps to do the things that they love. And I'm here to tell you that's simply not true. And it doesn't all have to fall into place and then you take a step of faith. You first got to take a step of faith and then everything is going to fall into place. So remember that when you go to build your van, it's not going to work out probably exactly the way you wanted to the first time. But that's part of the adventure. So thanks for stopping in, guys, and watching my video. I appreciate it. I will have other videos to follow this one up. And I just want to say, no matter your situation, whether you live in a van, you live on the streets, you are loved, you are appreciated, and you do matter. And don't let anyone else tell you different. Thanks for watching, guys. One love, peace, and happy travels.